Alrighty, guys, we had chapter 15 drop this week. Listen Along dropped earlier today, and I'm managing to squeeze out TABTA. Not the worst thing I've ever done on vacation, and I'll tell you guys more about that if you're a hero in the next section, or if you're everybody else, a little later.
Hey everyone, if you're hearing this quick message, you're in the public version of TABTA. Right now in the Heroes of Edra version, I am chatting with them, thanking them for supporting the series and help keep the lights on while we're so small, and sharing little songs and stories and behind the scenes stuff. So if you guys want access to that and to support the series, help keep the lights on while we're still a small little shop, you can check us out on patreon.com/7th Valkyrie, that's 7THVALKYRIE, and learn more. Anyway, on into the show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TABTA, the adventure behind the adventure for the 7th Valkyrie, where we watch one series go from total obscurity to maybe 7 seasons in a movie, or maybe we just find the power of friendship along the way. I'm your host, Colin Sharp, creator and current voice of the 7th Valkyrie, and it's great to have you listening. First, let's cover the week in 7th V content. Yesterday, or Wednesday, we had Evening Falls drop. Earlier today, we had the Listen Along, and we've got a two-parter coming up where things really pick up for this season. So excited about that. And all of these are ready for the heroes. The rest of Slanted Reflection is coming very, very soon. I got thrown off by the cat leukemia situation and vacation. That I was slated to return to the ancestral hearth of my partner and her family, and that was really important. But yeah, so stay tuned for all that. As for what's going on with 7th V and me, when I was taking the notes down for this, I was scribbling them on the boat. That I had no idea when I was actually going to record this. But I was planning then, and I am going to do now, and get back on track after vacation. It was really nice to fully disconnect. And I don't know, it was a bit rough staying on top of things while we're launching a bunch of new programs and classes at the gym, which is all very exciting, but all very exhausting. And we were all week partying and celebrating pretty consistently throughout the entire time we were there. So it was like noon to 9, if not longer, every day, just like consistent socializing. So not in a bad way. Like, and this, the soreness is only from skiing and wakeboarding, and the emotional kind of exhaustion is actually just the come down from a lot of really genuine, awesome connection. But it's giving me some time to sit and think and relax. And I'm sitting here in my partner's grandmother's home, which is an artifact to her uncle, actually. There's all sorts of cool stuff on the walls. That's like from when he was a kid, which is kind of a tradition they have, at least in this house, is they kind of just, when kids grow up, they kind of just keep them. Anyway, but it's a cool, interesting space filled with a lot of history and, this kind of an arc back into time. And it's giving me some time to sit and think and relax as I'm coming up on my 30th birthday. And I don't know if you guys know this about the 7th Valkyrie, but we're at this inflection point and people are starting to kind of really hear about us. We've gotten the quality of the whole season, the whole series kind of up to standard, which I appreciate you guys having the patience as I did that, because first of all, it has really infused magic, and now it's like we've got this thing that people are discovering. And I know that you guys are excited for the episodes to come, but there's a lot of people who haven't explored this series, and getting to show them 7th Valkyrie at its very best is really special, and that's huge and key to people giving it a shot, because we're in a busy world. Not everybody has 2 seasons, has the time to wait 2 seasons before a show really picks up, especially not if it's like just one clearly less fancy version. So now we've got the point where the quality is there, and we just got to deliver, and I've got to be ready to roll with this whole season. I mean, it all exists in my brain, but there's so much magic left to channel into it, and that's a delicate, intense process, and I got to get ready for it. So I'm working on clearing some space in my calendar. I'm working on handing off a lot of my responsibilities at the gym for the fall. We kind of built this whole system this summer. I'm going to try and get a lot of work done in the next 2 weeks to kind of hand some things off. We've got some new people in the mix, and hopefully I'm just going to spend a lot of the fall, in addition to working with some of my clients, with just writing my ass off, and in addition to all the other things going on. And we're going to see how far we can take this puppy. I think 2027 is going to be the year of the 7th Valkyrie. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, my question from Numbers and Rock, which is my little brother, said, "Hey, I'm sending 7th V to a friend. How do they start from the beginning? Sometimes I feel like the feed gets a little weird on some different channels." Well, tell me if there's any problems with the channels, because we are working on cleaning those up. But I have been able to get to the first episodes by on Spotify. You select oldest first, and that'll organize it pretty cleanly. And then if you go to iTunes, you sort by seasons, and season 0 is season 1. I'm sorry, they didn't offer season 0 for iTunes, so it's kind of thrown everything off. So season 0 is season 1, and it should be in order, because I have numbered the episodes kind of behind the scenes so that in Spotify they show up in sequential order. So that should be how it works. Let me know if it doesn't. And apart from that, if you guys have any questions that you guys would like me to hear, you guys want answered, leave a comment. I'll try to check before next week. In the meantime, stay tuned for stuff coming down the pipeline. Hopefully going to have you guys a lot of good stuff when I'm launching. Sorry, tired. When I get back in the swing of things and we're launching the last episodes of season 1, A Slanted Reflection. Blah. All right, see you guys later, and thank you for being a part of this. Talk soon.